When you were 7, a single summer felt endless. 3 months of freedom stretched out like forever. Now, summer is gone before you've unpacked your sunscreen. Here's the strange part. The clock hasn't changed. A year is still 365 days. So why does it feel shorter? Most people think this is just nostalgia. Kids just don't have responsibilities, so time feels slower. That's part of it. But it's not the real answer. Because even retired adults, with all the free time in the world, still feel time speeding up. Something else is going on, something happening inside your brain. Here's a strange fact. Your brain doesn't actually track time like a clock. It tracks time using memories. Which means the real question isn't, why does time move faster? It's, why is your brain making fewer memories? And once you understand that, you'll never experience time the same way again. Think about your last ordinary Tuesday. Can you remember it? Probably not. Now think about your first day at a new school, or your first flight, or the first time you tasted something completely new. Vivid, detailed, burned into memory. Here's why. Your brain doesn't record time evenly. It records novelty. New experiences get tagged with rich detail, sights, smells, emotions, tiny specifics. Familiar experiences barely get tagged at all. Your brain basically says, I've seen this before, no need to store it. When you're a kid, almost everything is new. Your first bike ride, your first heartbreak, your first day of every school year. Each one gets logged in high-resolution detail. But adulthood is repetition. Same commute, same coffee shop, same routine, 5 days a week. For years, your brain stops bothering to record most of it. Here's the reveal. When you look back on a year of your life, your brain isn't measuring the year in days. It's measuring it in memories. A childhood summer full of new experiences gets stored as hundreds of distinct moments. So looking back, it feels long. An adult year, full of routine, gets stored as a handful of memories. So looking back, it feels short, even though the actual number of days was identical. Time isn't speeding up, your memory is compressing it. There's also a sneaky bit of math behind this, sometimes called the proportional theory. When you're 5, 1 year is 20% of your entire life. It feels massive. When you're 50, 1 year is just 2% of your life. It feels tiny by comparison. Same 365 days, wildly different weight. This isn't just a curious brain fact. It's something you can actually use. If novelty is what slows down your perception of time, then boredom is quietly stealing your life. The antidote is simple, but powerful. New routes to work, new skills, new conversations, new places, new foods. Not because your calendar needs more excitement, but because your memory needs more material to work with. People who deliberately seek out new experiences often report that their years feel fuller, richer, and slower, even with the exact same number of days. You can't add hours to a year, but you can add memories to it. So time isn't actually speeding up. Your brain is just running out of new things to remember. Which raises another question. If memory shapes how long life feels, then why do some memories fade completely, while a smell, a song, or a taste can suddenly bring back a moment you thought you'd forgotten forever?